One of the common questions that leaders ask me is, how do you facilitate positive change at work? Change is happening all the time. Organizations are changing the way they work. Old processes are constantly redefined. Mindsets and skill sets also need to change to meet the demands of the new working environment. However, from time to time, I still hear this from clients. Kenneth, can you fix them? I was asked by the head of training in a company if I could change the attitudes and mindsets of their staff. Their morale was low, staff attitude was bad, and they were resistant to change. She asked me to change their mindset, get them proactive, and help them to be better contributors at work. I wish I had such superpowers. I wish I could change people's mindset at will, get them to desire more in life, and help them create life-altering decisions. People can't change if they don't feel there's an issue. Even coaches know that. If a client is not ready for change, the conversation will not amount to anything productive. However, what I can do is to work with leaders to co-create ways to engage their staff that will change their perception of the leader and focus on a more useful approach to work. If something is not working, we help leaders focus on actions that make a difference. We work with leaders who want to put in effort to make a positive difference and create better outcomes. If any point of time the leaders tell us that it is our responsibility to effect the change rather than theirs, we decline the job. So how do you start facilitating positive change and progression? Well, here are some suggestions. Number 1, create awareness for the need to change. Do not attempt to lead change if a person or group does not feel there's a need to change. You'll be doomed to fail. Instead, explore how the present reality is not working well for them. Help others understand that the present pain need not be the way of life. For example, talk about the repetitive nature of work, the low quality of unsatisfying work, or even the frustrations they face. Talk about how all these could be different. When others start feeling uncomfortable and realize that life could be better or less painful, they start to move towards change. Number 2, attractiveness of a goal. The goal has to be attractive to every individual and not just to the organization. However, a lot of times, leaders communicate the need for change in how it will benefit the organization. They don't spend enough time talking about how it is attractive to the individual or team. Help people see that they could be operating at the highest level without putting in more time and yet deriving the best results. For example, you could mention that they are operating at the level where their clients, whether internal or external clients, find their work so useful that they are so proud of their quality of work and service. You could also use emotional questions that are future orientation, like how do you feel if you can achieve all these? Number 3, confidence that it can be done. Confidence is very important in getting people to do things and complete things. Leaders are usually more confident, but the rest of the staff don't always share the same level of confidence. One way to develop confidence in others is to help them reflect on past success in similar situations. In addition, you could also get them to reflect on personal attributes that can contribute to the task ahead. By looking at these 2 ways, you can instill more confidence. For example, you can make statements like, we have successfully concluded a previous project with great client satisfaction. I'm sure we can do the same for this project as well. Or, We have team members who have amazing capabilities and have the traits that we need to succeed. I'm sure we can surely handle this task well. These statements are evidence-based. They do not depend on motivational talk, but focus on past success and resources that can help you in the upcoming task. Number 4, clarity or progress clues. To sustain your efforts in leading change, you need to see progress clues. People have to know that they are progressing. This encourages the heart and knowing that their efforts will bring them closer to the goal at hand. In our program, we use a whole scaling process where individual team members rate themselves as where they are on a scale of 1 to 10 and focus on what's next to move one level higher. Scaling is a very powerful tool to move others forward without feeling to overcome big challenges quickly. It focuses on small deliberate actions and create forward momentum. It creates the sense of progression and leveling up. If you want to be successful in leading positive change at work, consider how these 4 principles should be embedded in your change strategy and conversations. If you're looking for ways to implement positive change and create new possibilities with your team, contact us to discuss how we can train your leaders to hold conversations that matter and create forward momentum.